So SAP WM, Warehouse Management. This SAP WM is a functional module in SAP ERP product. And this module is suitable for the people who are already being work on the modules like materials management and sales and distribution, or got trained on MM and SD modules. So those people are suitable for this SAP WM functional module. So it means a beginner who is beginner to the SAP can't go directly for learning this SAP WM module. Though you have the industrial domain warehouse experience also, where you work purely in the warehouse management department, even though you cannot go directly for this module. So first you need to do the materials management, then you can come for this module. So this module is done people who are already working on SAP or got trained on the modules like MM and SD and all. When we have the modules like MM and SD, then what is the necessity of going for this WM module basically? We have already MM, we have already SD. Then what is the necessity for going for SAP WM module then? If you take in the materials management cycle, we are in need of a material, we create a purchase order to the vendor. Once we receive the material from the supplier, as per the PO information, we create a GR with reference to purchase order. Then the stock is came and it is available at plant and store location level. And finally, we'll do the payment to the vendor once we receive the invoice from the supplier. This is what your MM cycle says. But here my requirement is, that is a client requirement or customer requirement is, whenever I receive this material, for example, a material is there, T1 is a material. Whenever I receive this material called T1, I want to place this material in a particular area or in a fixed area, in an open place, shelf, racks, bins, etc. This is my requirement. At that time, our module called MM will not support. Okay? Our MM module will not support. So at that time, we need a module called SAP WM. So therefore, in SAP WM, we follow some strategies how to place the stock and how to remove the stock of the materials and goods. Okay? Whereas in your MM and SD, you don't have that business concepts and all. How to remove the stock, how to place the stock, where exactly you are placed and all. So whenever a client or a customer is going to manage the inventory of the stocks of the materials and goods at storage bins levels, racks, shelves, etc., then we need to go for a module called SAP WM. This SAP WM module is not like an independent module like your MM, SD, FICO, PP, etc. It is totally dependent upon these logistics modules. So the reason what is the agenda for WM training program means how this SAP WM is integrated with other modules like MM, SD, PP and QM. That's it. This is our training program, what we are going to discuss. This is our agenda of our SAP WM training program. Okay. So what is a warehouse management system? It is a system where it defines and manages the simple or complex warehousing structures. And this warehouse management system are classified into two categories: centralized warehouse management system and decentralized warehouse management system. So centralized warehouse management system means where the warehouse management and the ERP is available in one system, the ERP software. That is called centralized warehouse management system. That is our SAP WM. Whereas decentralized means The ERP software and the warehouse management systems are managed in different management system. That is called decentralized warehouse management system. So this SAP WM module will perform some tasks like how to perform the inventory managed in the randomly in the different storage types or storage areas, and processing all the relevant stocks and goods movements like goods receipts, goods issues and transfer postings in the warehouse. Now we talk about the limitations and advantages of the warehouse management module. So it is a functional module in our SAP ERP product where it provides or where it acts as an effective tool to manage the inventory at optimum level. By using this SAP WM module, okay, we have the flexible and efficient support where we enables or define simple or complex warehousing structures. We can define several different storage types or storage areas in the warehouse. We can manage different storage types, processing all the postings and goods movements such as goods receipts, goods issues and transfer postings. We can monitor the stock movements, how it takes place in the warehouse. We can execute stock placement and removal strategies like put away strategies and picking strategies. So this we cannot see in our MMNSD and all. There we are not going to follow any strategy how to place the stock of the material and how to remove the stock of the material. Then we can monitor how the process of the stock differences takes place, managing the hazardous materials and barcode scanners, and to interface our SAP WM with non-SAP warehousing system, and to manage inventory at storage bin level, ensure and make sure the stock posted in inventory management should be similar to WM. This is very important. So make sure that whatever the stocks we post in our inventory management, that is in our materials management, should be similar in our warehouse management, and to integrate with the modules like MM, SD, PP and QM. So these are the limitations and advantages we are going to come across in our training program. So first, the business starts of the WM with integration with materials management. So company is in need of a material, therefore company creates a purchase order and it will be sent to the supplier. This supplier, as per the PO information, the supplier send the material to the company. The supplier send the material to the company and we create a GR. Once a GR is created against the purchase order, as a result, TR is created in the background. TR stands for transfer requirement. It is a request to transfer the stock of the material from the source storage bin to destination storage bin. How this TR is created in the background, that we'll see. By maintaining proper config settings, TR is generated. That we'll see how to create whenever during our classes execution. When the TR is created, that is converted into transfer order. So TO with reference to TR. TO stands for transfer orders. It is an instruction to transfer the stock of the material from source to destination bin. Once TO is created, the stock will be displayed under put away stock. It means it is ready to place the stock in the warehouse, but still it is not placed. Then we'll confirm the transfer order and stock displayed under available stock. We monitor the WM stocks. So after GR, this total part comes under warehouse management. Next, inbound delivery in WM with advanced shipping notification. Inbound delivery in WM with advanced shipping notification. So here, what is shipping notification? So shipping notification is a notification issued by the supplier to the buyer about the arrival of the goods or the pending arrival of the goods which are shipped or which are going to be shipped. So here we maintain the confirmation control keys in the background in the proper configuration settings. Then this confirmation control key will further contains confirmation sequence, that is shipping notification. After that, we create a purchase order by maintaining the confirmation control key parameters in the PO. Once PO is created, against the purchase order, we create inbound delivery with reference to PO. Then shipping notification is created. Then we create a TO with reference to shipping notification. TO stands for transfer order. Then stock displays under put away stock. Then we confirm the TO and stock placed in the warehouse. We monitor the WM stocks. So ASN stands for advanced shipping notification. Up to here, it is the integration of WM with MM. Next, we are going to see WM integration with inventory management. What is the meaning of inventory, guys? Maintaining the stocks of the materials and goods by value and by quantity is called an inventory. The total inventory management deals with the goods movement of the material, how it takes place. So what is the meaning of goods movements? Goods movement is the process of resulting change in stocks is called a goods movement. It is further classified into three categories: goods receipts, goods issues, and transfer postings. So whenever we'll do all these goods movements in the system, in some cases transfer requirement is created, in some cases PCN is created, posting change notice in the background. Against this TR and PCN, we create TO with reference to TR and with reference to PCN. As a result, the stock sometimes it displays under put away stock and sometimes it displays under removed stock. Therefore, we create a transfer order. Based on that, we'll confirm the TO. In some cases, the stock is placed in the warehouse. In some cases, the stock is removed from the warehouse. Then we monitor the WM stocks. It means whenever you do these goods movements, what happens, guys? When you save it, goods issues in transfer posting in your MM, material document will be generated. As a result, whenever the material document is generated, then we convert them into transfer order and we'll confirm the transfer orders, whether you want to place the stock or remove the stocks. Then physical inventory process in WM. What is the meaning of physical inventory process? It is a process to map or to compare the system stock with the physical stock. Physical inventory process is a process to map or to compare the system stock with the physical stock. The same thing what we have done in MM. There the physical inventory is performed at plant and store location level, while in WM it is performed at storage bin level and storage step level in the warehouse. Next, we are going to see the batch management in WM. So batch management means how we are going to handle the materials and goods in the form of batches in the warehouse. Then we have a new concept called put away strategies, where we are not seen in our MM. So what are the strategies we are going to perform it? So we have different types of strategies to place the stocks of the materials in the warehouse. It ends up to MM. Next, warehouse management integration with SD. Coming from the sales side, we create a sales order. Then we create a delivery with reference to sales order. Once delivery is created, we create a transfer order with reference to delivery. Then stock displays under picking. Then we confirm the TO and stock is removed from the warehouse here because you are delivering the material to the customer. Then we create post goods issue and monitor the WM stocks. So this is a cycle of SD integration with WM. Next we are going to see STO, stock transport order in WM. So it is a method or a process of removing the stock of the material from the supplying plant and transferring the stock to the receiving plant. Then we are going to see two-step picking process in WM, how you are going to process multiple deliveries for multiple sales orders. And here also we have a concept called picking strategies, like first in, first out, last in, first out, shelf life expiration date. So we follow some picking strategies to remove the stock of the material from the warehouse. Next we will see stock transfers in WM, how you are going to transfer the stock from WM store location to non-WM store location, then non-WM store location to WM store location, then WM store location to WM store location, and storage bin to storage bin. It ends with the SD. Now WM integration with the PP, production planning. In the PP module, before going to start the PP cycle, we need to maintain the master data which are related to the PP. In the PP module, the different types of master data we have is material master, bill of material, work center, and routing. So once we maintain all these master data in PP, then we can create a production order for the finished material. Then we create a production order. Then we need to issue the raw materials. So raw materials are issued from stores to the production department. Then they will take the raw material stocks, they will consume, and they will execute the finished component. So finally we create a GR against the production order. As a result, TR will be created in the background, transfer requirement. Then we create a TO with reference to TR and stock displays under put away stock. Then we confirm the transfer order and stock placed in the warehouse. We'll monitor the WM stocks. So this is a cycle of WM with PP. Next, GR without production order. Like how we'll do GR without purchase order, in the same way with the production order. As a result, material document is created, TR is created in the background, then we create a TO with reference to TR and stock displays under put away stock. So confirm the TO and stock placed in the warehouse. We monitor the WM stocks. Then goods issue of the subcomponents against the production order. TR is created here also because material document is created, na? That's the reason. Then we create a TO with reference to TR. As usual, stock displays under picking, confirm the transfer order, and stock removed from the warehouse. Then again we monitor the warehouse management stocks. And there is another scenario called WM material staging for the production supplies. So WM material staging means transferring the stock of the material from the store location to production supply area and from production supply area to the production department. So this is called staging of the materials for the production supply. Here ends with PP. And finally, WM integration with the quality management. So what is this meaning of quality management? Wherever the goods movement takes place and wherever you need to have the quality check of a particular material at stages, then we can have the quality inspection. So we'll decide at what stages the material should go for inspection of the quality of the material. So here we create a purchase order, for example. The vendor will send the material. Immediately we cannot use this material because when we create a GR against the purchase order, in this case, quality inspection lot will be created automatically. Whenever a material is subjected for quality management to check the quality of the material, then we need to maintain the quality related functionalities and parameters in the material master. As a result, when we create a GR, quality inspection lot will be created. Once quality inspection lot is created, we cannot use the stock. It will goes to the quality department to check the quality of the material, and finally the quality department people will decide whether they want to accept the lot or reject the lot. Let us say it is accepted. Then the stock moves from quality inspection stock to unrestricted use stock. As a result, whenever the stock is moving from one stock type to another stock type, PCN is created, posting change notice. Again, as a PCN, we create a TO with reference to PCN. Then you confirm the TO and stock placed in the warehouse. We monitor the WM stocks. In the same way, without PO processes, production order process. So here also we create a quality inspection lot will be generated without purchase order process. Then the process takes place, quality inspection lot will be created, then the stock moves from quality inspection to unrestricted. As a result, PCN is created. Again, as a posting change notice, PCN, we create a TO, then confirm and stock placed in the warehouse. So these are the scenarios we are going to come across in our SAP WM model. So to perform all these functionalities, we need to design or we need to frame the organization structure. So without this organization structure, we cannot run the show in SAP. So this is the organization structure of WM. Above the warehouse number, you will have the plant and store location, guys. So it means here we create a warehouse number and we assign the warehouse number to plant and store location. Above the warehouse number, you will have the plant and store location level. So it means we will define the warehouse number, we will have to assign the warehouse number to plant and store location. Again, further, the warehouse number is divided into multiple storage types. So a storage type is defined on the basis of its spatial and organization features. And further, the storage type will have storage sections, picking areas and storage bins and all. Like this, we need to design the total organization structure in the WM. Storage section, picking area, storage bin, storage unit, quant. So quant is a serialized number generated by the system whenever the stock moves from source to destination bin. Okay. So first you will have the warehouse number. Further, warehouse number will have multiple storage types. Again, under each storage type, you will have storage sections and picking areas, storage bins, storage unit, and quant. So once you are done with this organization structure in the WM, then after that we will maintain the WM related views in the material master to maintain the WM data. There the cycle will start. We can execute with the scenarios. So like this, the WM will takes place. And here, just one second, I'll show you the layout. Yeah, you can see the total layout of the WM. So these are the activities that takes place in the entire warehouse management model. Like put away, unloading of the material, replenishment, packing, loading, goods issues, cycle counting, there is physical inventory process, goods receipts. All these are different activities or tasks that takes place in the warehouse management module. Okay. So tomorrow we are going to see the creation of the organization structure As I told you, like how you create the organization structure in your MM module, in the same way, we need to design this organization structure for the WM.